Football's really helped me have a relationship with my dad. With kind of everything that happened, I think, I wouldn't say he didn't know about mental health, but I feel like he's in his 60s, so been around 50 then. Men of that age don't really kind of think as much about it, especially over kind of the past 5 years. It's good for me and him to have an activity to do together. I was very energetic and boisterous when I was younger. I messed around a lot as a kid and I got in trouble a lot at school for talking mostly.
Daisy was Daisy, one of a kind, so funny. Yeah, I mean, brilliant girl. Daisy's got a half-sister as well, Victoria, so I mean, we always used to go on holiday together. So yeah, life was good.
I think I was just a bit of a bag of nerves as soon as it came to secondary school. It's quite a lot of pressure when you're only 12 years old to be picking your GCSE subjects and things. I don't think you realise how vulnerable you are at that stage. You're trying to be an adult, but you're not an adult. I was about a month away from sitting my GCSEs, so the pressure was piling on. I was just at a point where I was so overwhelmed. My head was just like, felt like it was full, felt like I was kind of fighting a losing battle.
My phone went, so with Daisy's number it was. So I pulled over. It was just a lady there saying, oh, Daisy's been in an accident. She said she's breathing and talking. And then it went dead.
I've got a bit of foggy memory from the day, but I walked quite a long way. It's about 4 miles. So I didn't change my mind at all, which I thought might happen.
I get through Lincoln city centre, heads towards A46. Then the traffic is just, well, chocker. In the distance, I could see a policeman stood at the side of the road. So anyway, I said to him, well, look, I think my daughter's part of this incident. I said, I don't know what it is. It was probably 20 seconds. A police car pulls up behind me with its sirens going like it's going. And he said, go to the services on the A46 and park up. He says, I'll be right behind you. So I did that. They were just bombing down the outside of all held up traffic. I got there and then he took me to where Daisy was.
Nothing happened that day differently to any other day. It was just like I woke up and I was like, oh, I've had enough. It just got to that point where it's not necessarily that you kind of wanted to die, it was more that you felt that's the only way to stop everything that you were feeling in your head at that time.
When they said they wouldn't let me and Mum see her in the ambulance, you know, you fear the worst.
Apparently when I was so high on all the ketamine, I was singing Jingle Bells and one of the wolves chants, apparently. But I got told off because it was one of the more rude wolves chants.
Me and Mum walked in the sort of intensive care and all we could hear was, "There's only one Jodie Craddock, he's with you know, it was all right." So yeah, I mean, out of all that sadness, there's laughter as well, which is weird.
I had some breaks in my back and my hips and my wrist.
She was in hospital till the middle of May. So then gradually they were trying to get her to walk.
When I first started rehab, I'd have to walk on kind of like a tiptoe with a bend in my knee. That's how my foot on the left side would work. But yeah, I never thought I'd have to learn to walk again. But I did.
When she came out of hospital, she did her GCSEs in bed with an invigilator in the room. So yeah, it must have took a lot to do that. She went to Lincoln College and studied and got what she wanted, and then Wolverhampton Uni were doing the course that she wanted to do, so she said, well, I might as well go there. When she was at uni, Tuesday was a massive part of her life because she knew she could come to Head for Health.
She would sit in the room on a laptop with her headphones on, watching EastEnders. She would not talk to any of us. She was painfully shy, obviously really nervous, really anxious, and we just wanted to get to know her, and it felt like she put a bit of a barrier up initially.
I originally came and I brought my laptop with me. I do my uni work here. In my eyes, I was still spending time with people even though I wasn't talking to them.
We broke down that wall by talking about EastEnders and yeah, just getting close to her and just talking to her and letting her know that we weren't all in the same boat, but we had varying different degrees of mental health issues. The Wolves came into discussion as well because we were all quite passionate about the Wolves as well, and she's got season tickets.
I don't know if I would have been able to continue through uni without having somewhere to come on a Tuesday. Even if I wasn't communicating, I didn't miss a session ever. I always turned up, even if I wasn't speaking to people.
It's been a massive, massive part of Daisy's life, and I can't thank the foundation enough.
I don't think you realise when you come out of uni, there's not just like loads of jobs waiting for you. It's really hard to get a job. So yeah, I was really happy when I got my job. When
you ring 999, it's BT call centre, and then they will ask you police, ambulance, fire. You'll say ambulance, and then that's when you'll get put through to the call centre that Daisy works in.
You have a beep in your ear, and as soon as you hear that beep, you get ready for whatever is on the other end of the phone. It's hard sometimes because nobody ever wants to have to call an ambulance for people, and it was often the most scariest thing they've ever experienced.
We can all agree, Daisy, your journey is a powerful example of what determination, resilience and seeking this correct support can do. You are an inspiration not only to myself and Emily, but to everyone at the Wolves Foundation and to all other young people who may be going through similar things. You are the Wolves Foundation's Outstanding Achievement Award winner for this year.
I never knew how much coffee and a chat every Tuesday morning would help, and that's something that I've kind of had thanks to the foundation, and it's helped me kind of feel much more happy in myself, happy with other people, strangers today. The people who sit in front of me at football, who sat there for 6 years, and they've noticed I never used to speak to them at all. I don't know what happened, but I'm really happy it did, because I can't imagine like going back to just sitting there, not speaking to anyone. Because I just think, imagine if I never came 3 years ago, I'd never have all these really nice people in my life, and it's just weird having such like. I could never imagine when I was younger that I would be friends with people and like proper friends with people in like their 40s, 50s, and they're like family now.
She takes a driving test in December, and she said once she gets a driving test she wants to buy her own house. So yeah, she's got a goal, she knows where she wants to be.
And she's telling us stories about her career and the things that she's doing on the phone lines, and that the confidence that she's got. She's doing it, she's getting through it.
Oh, I'm scared.
Doing great, you're doing brilliant. Okay, keep those heels going back, keep your feet nice and wide.
So I've just done the abseil for the Wolves Foundation. It's really close to my heart. The Wolves Foundation just really helped me come out of my shell, and it's really helped me get my job where I am today. Like I said, it's a really good organisation, and I've had a good time, but I was very nervous on the way down.
So proud, yeah, it's unimaginable.
And we know that when there's a Wolves match, she'll come back here and we'll hear these wonderful stories, and we all feel like proud mums when she comes back. Oh, I'm going to start crying. Yeah, she deserves this and more. She really, really does, yeah.